I am going to take just a half a second to introduce Mara Dolan because unlike the other races where up to this point and likely for the entirety I will stay neutral, I have endorsed Mara Dolan to be our next governor's counselor. And she is going to tell you why.
Thank you so much. I'm Mara Dolan, and I am incredibly proud to be Tommy Vitolo's endorsed candidate to be your governor's counselor. If you care who our judges are, you need to care who your governor's counselor is. They approve our judges, they approve our parole board members, and they approve commutations and pardons. This past week, we hit the 61st anniversary of the Supreme Court decision, Gideon, which established the right to court-appointed counsel for people who couldn't afford to hire their own attorney. Since then, we've had 52 governor's counselors, and not a single one has been a full-time public defender. I have for 17 years. I've worked all across Massachusetts in our juvenile courts, our district courts, and our superior courts. And I'm here to tell you we have a lot of wonderful judges, but we've got some work to do. Our racial disparities are worse than the national average. And let me tell you something, racial disparities don't happen in a vacuum somewhere. They happen one defendant at a time, in front of one judge at a time. The answer to ending racial disparities in our courts lies with our judges. As your governor's counselor, I'll make sure that our judges are ready, willing, and able to recognize racial discrimination and to use everything within their power to fight it. I'm running against a long-term incumbent who has presided over these disparities. Whatever she has done, it has not been enough to stop it. I am pro-choice, and I am keenly aware of the issues with substance abuse. We, again, have record opiate overdoses, and far too often people are taken into custody following relapse, despite the fact that it's not a crime. It's expensive, it doesn't work, and it makes recovery harder. As your governor's counselor, I'll make sure that all nominees understand the science of addiction and know how to work to support recovery. Thank you, Brookline Dems. When I ran 2 years ago, we came this close, and Brookline was one of the 14 towns we flipped. But I gotta tell you, you also had one of the highest blank rates in the district. There were over 2,000 voters. Get the word out, we will win. Thank you so much.